And let's start with Josh Allen, those Buffalo Bills. He's hoping to build off his Week 2 performance when the Washington football team comes to town on Sunday. Kim Jones with the latest from Buffalo.
Good morning, Kay. You know, one of the many reasons the Bills love Josh Allen is the quarterback is really hard on himself. As offensive coordinator Brian Daboll says, Josh thinks he should complete every pass. Well, Allen clearly believes he should be doing better just 2 games into this season. He said this week, "I have to find ways to be better for this team." The next opponent is the Washington football team, which goes to Orchard Park on Sunday. Perhaps Josh Allen and Stefon Diggs can rekindle that great connection from a year ago. So far, Diggs has yet to have a 70-yard receiving day this season. That could change Sunday.
Appreciate you, Kim. Week 3 is officially kicked off. There's a great slate of action coming to you on Sunday. Let's break down some of the best matchups. Here's how this goes. It's called Mad Minute, Victor. You 3 have 60 seconds to share. So you really only have 20 seconds to make your point, what you're looking for in these matchups, okay?
Copy that.
All right, let's start with this one. The Washington football team heading to Buffalo to take on the Bills. You just heard from Kim Jones, the latest there. What has you excited, Triggs? Go, 60 seconds.
Buffalo pass rush came alive last week against Jacoby Brissett and the Dolphins. Gregory Rousseau had 5 tackles and 2 sacks. He's a first-round pick. A.J. Epineza was all over the field. And now they get Taylor Heineke, who has been outstanding in 2 games for Washington, yet is playing in a road game for the first time this season. Let's see if that travels and all that positive energy. We know there's a connection. Ron Rivera and Buffalo, all those front office guys in Buffalo, all the coaching staff, McDermott and the rest, they all know Ron really well from their shared time in Carolina.
Yeah, and there's some guys in Carolina that are playing for the Bills right now that Ron Rivera actually coached. So I'm excited to see both of these defenses go at it and get after it. And then there's one little one-on-one matchup.
What do you got?
Terry McLaurin, Tre'Davious White.
Love it.
You like that,
I'm going to be watching that one-on-one all game long. You know it's going to be exciting. You know those guys are going to be getting after it each and every play. So I'm looking for that defense and that one-on-one matchup. I'll be glued in.
Watch these 2 guys, Motor and Moss. Those are the guys who are going to get the Bills to where they want to go or not. Allen and Diggs are all great. The Buffalo running game has to be a thing, especially when you saw how soft KC was against the run. Motor and Moss, watch those 2.
Looking for Allen and accuracy, completion percentage, woof, to start the season so far. Washington beat Buffalo in Super Bowl 26. The Bills have won 7 of 8 meetings between the 2 since then. Justin Fields gets his first start for the Bears, facing off against the Browns in Cleveland. What are we watching for in this one? KB, you kick it off.
I talked to my sweet mother in downtown Chicago yesterday. I said, "How is it, Mom?" She said, "You can feel the excitement in the street about Justin Fields."
I love it.
She really does. I don't know if you can feel that much excitement in the Gold Coast, Mom, but I think it's the biggest Bears game in over 2 years. I really mean that. That playoff game last year, that team was going nowhere. This is everything. And please, Matt Nagy, be creative, be different, use this athlete. The first play of the first drive is going to be electric, and it's on the road. Huge Bears game.
Your mother sounds like June Cleaver.
She is.
Shout out to Georgia.
Just love it.
My mother, Georgia Goldberg, a wonderful woman.
Lovely. I love that. And she's excited. So are Bears fans. I actually think the Browns defense hasn't been what we thought they would be. If Tyrod Taylor doesn't get hurt last week, I don't know if the Texans don't beat them in
I think
that
they
game.
do.
They might. They might have done it. And in week 1, they couldn't stop the Chiefs. So this is a possibility that Justin Fields comes in there and spoils us. I actually kind of like the Bears in this game, which I don't think a lot of people are taking, especially considering it's his first career start on the road, too.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how Cleveland kind of bounces back from some tough injuries. Obviously, Jarvis Landry not playing this week, and then does Odell Beckham actually play? So I'm looking to see what this Browns offense is going to do going up against all this energy that's coming from Chicago and Justin Fields. Let's see how they respond.
Overtime on the first 2. We're going to try to make it in 60 seconds for these next ones. I will say Justin Fields has a chance to do something his fellow rookie quarterbacks did not do. I'm talking about Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, and Trevor Lawrence, and that is, of course, win his first career start. The Ravens battle it out against the Lions. That game is in Detroit at Ford Field. What intrigues us about this one? Victor, kick it off. 20 seconds.
Well, for me, it's about the Baltimore Ravens taking care of business, not having that hangover from the week prior, coming in and taking care of the teams they're supposed to win. This is a game that the Baltimore Ravens are supposed to win. They have to come in and win the game, period.
Dan's last stand. We love you, Dan Campbell. Don't go where we can't follow you, and that's 0-3. I would love the Lions to win this game. I would just ask, who is the Lions' best player? I'm pretty sure it's T.J. Hawkinson. After that, who is it? I just don't know. I don't know if they know. Strange team, but I hope they win because they're a fun team. We can't follow you to 0-3.
You look at it one way, the Ravens have the #1 rushing offense in the league. The Lions, historically, the worst rushing defense in the league. And you say, okay, well, that's what's going to be deciding. I look at the other way out of it. Jared Goff does not perform well when under pressure. Wink Martindale, the defensive coordinator of the Ravens, what's he do? Send everyone. Send the house. I think Goff is going to have a really long day, especially with our guy.
Go on.
Odafe Owe.
Adafe.
No, not
No,
O.
Adafe.
You said O again.
Adafe.
Adafe. It's got it.
It's Adafe.
Adafe.
It's not O, it's
Adafe.
Adafe Owe.
Adafe Owe.
Reigning AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
Who is?
I think he's Adafe Owe.
You're going to get a chance for some trivia here. Are you ready? Are you ready for some trivia?
Let's go.
The Lions have beaten the Ravens. The Lions have beaten the Ravens once in franchise history, just once. It was back in 2005. Our very own Steve Mariucci was the coach. Who was the quarterback?
I'm going to say Joey Harris.
Yes! Shregs!
Plays piano.
He didn't even bat an eye.
Well done by you.
Those
All right,
Mooch
let's do it.
Lions
This week's Sunday night football matchup brings us the Packers facing off against the Niners. It's in Santa Clara. What are you looking forward to in this one? Triggs, back to you.
Home opener for the 49ers, and those fans have not been there the entire season last year. They're wearing the 94 jerseys. This place is going to be in a frenzy. What I am looking for is if they can tee off on Aaron Rodgers like they've done in the past. 2 years ago in 2019, they beat him in a regular season game, killed him, and then obviously in the NFC Championship game. Does that carry over 2 years later without Robert Saleh and all that? Or is this going to be Rodgers saying a statement on national TV like, no, I'm the man here.
I'm excited for this one, mainly for Kyle, because Kyle wants to see this Green Bay Packer team. Are they for real? Are we going to learn something new about them? As opposed to years prior, they look like the same team.
Yeah.
This is the game where we're going to find out exactly who they are. We're going to put all of their bells and whistles to the test. That offense is going to be put to the test. Can Aaron Rodgers will this team to victory? So much is asked of him. He has to do so much to put that team on his back every single week. Can he do it against a valuable team, a valiant team, and a great defense?
If the Packers lose and the Niners run all over them, it's going to be the biggest eye roll of the century. I really mean that. And can you imagine the Packers at 1-2? I don't know if Rodgers has ever been 1-2. That is not great, and really Rocky will be into it.
He's not
Trolls
great,
are coming
he's not
out
great
then.
against the
Oh, yeah.
Niners. He's 5-6 against San Francisco in his career, including an 0-3 mark in the playoffs.
I believe it. They hammer him.
Finally, the Saints go up to Foxborough to face off against the Patriots. Rookie Mac Jones looking to win again. What are you looking forward to in this one? Kyle!
Objectivity here, and
Okay.
we need the Patriots to win this game. And I say we, and I say need, because this is the warm-up for the Buccaneers game. We cannot have the Saints blow the doors off
Smart.
of Patriots, and Mac Jones throws 3 picks, and now it's Patriots versus Brady. No. Saints, you'll have your day. Patriots need to win this game. Mac Jones be sharp, and then we can just feast on Patriots Bucks for a week.
The Patriots are only averaging 5 yards in offensive play so far. They've been very, very conservative with Mac Jones. They're putting him in places to succeed. If Jameis doesn't turn the ball over, the Saints can win this game. I'll say it again. If Jameis doesn't, it's asking a lot. I think the Patriots take care of business.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm waiting to see that week 1 Jameis. Is that week 1 Jameis going to come back out? Is Sean Payne going to put a game plan together to keep Jameis Winston in the pocket, throwing the ball downfield, timing, not turning the ball over? But I think you're right, P. If he doesn't turn the ball over, this team wins handedly. I think they win convincingly if he
Saints.
doesn't turn it.
Yeah.
The Saints do.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Sean Payne can devise a plan to bring that week 1 Jameis back out.
We've seen him, Jameis, have bad games. It's kind of hard to believe this is true. His lowest career passer rating was against the Panthers last week, the worst